Hey, welcome back to the Lightspeed Social Agency YouTube channel. I am your host, as always, Cody Owen. A little bit under the weather, but I wanted to make sure that we got out a video here in the new year. So what we're going to be talking about today is the 5 best ways to get lawn care clients fast. So you are either, you're new to the industry entirely, you're starting a new business this year, or you're just trying to reboot your marketing going into 2023. And so I wanted to give you some quick tips on 5 strategies that you can use to get lawn care clients really quickly going into the spring here. So starting it off with an oldie but a goodie here for number 5 is asking your family and friends or competitors. So let me walk you through. I know competitors sounds a little crazy, but we'll get there in just a sec. Big thing with family and friends is make sure that they make sense for your business. I don't want you driving all over creation, right, to get those jobs. But if you can tell people hey, I am going to be working in, these 4 neighborhoods, these 5 neighborhoods. Do you know anyone that lives there that might be, willing to give me a shot? That is going to help you maintain your route density, but also get good quality referrals. And if you can pick a neighborhood that, maybe your aunt lives in, a really nice neighborhood that you'd like to work in, give her a call and explain to her, what you're doing, why you're starting the business. This is a really good opportunity. People who care about you personally are going to be a little more invested in the story of your business than just, random strangers, right? So they can give you the foothold that you need to get in the neighborhood, and then you can expand from there. And then on the competitor's side, the biggest problem in the lawn care industry right now is finding workers, right? So if there is a bigger lawn care company in your market that has a lot of these maintenance jobs and they just are not able to find guys to do it, they might be open to handing off a route to you. So I would, try to get other business owners on the phone, talk to them, tell them you're getting started and you'd really love a subcontract or, to purchase a route or be given a route, whatever makes sense for them. But that is not a, totally pie in the sky sort of thing. Lots of times routes change hands because it doesn't make sense for their business to go all the way out to your area when they're based somewhere else. Knowing the other lawn care business owners in your market can really help you out. I would try to get coffee with a few guys and just see if anyone can point you in the direction of someone who might need some help with a route. Number 4 is to upsell your existing clients. So if you are getting started in the lawn care industry, obviously this is not a great tip for you. But if you are still growing your business, you have a business that's already operating, adding another service, another vertical that you work in is going to help you tremendously to hit your goal here, which your goal when you're trying to add new clients is to just increase your revenue, increase your profitability. So if you can add spring cleanups to your services, or you can add, with the right certifications, weed and fertilization services, you can increase your profits per client, and it's much easier to sell someone who already knows you and trusts you on another service than to sell a stranger on working with you at all. This one is a little bit more about shifting your mindset and remembering that your goal is to make more money, right? So that's why you're trying to add new clients, is to make more money. If you can get someone who's already working with you to just pay you to do another service, that is working toward that goal, even if it is not in the strictest sense adding a new client altogether. So make sure to think about that. Think about ways that you can add services to your business that make sense, that help the bottom line without, making your business not make sense, right? You don't want to get completely outside of your brand identity. Maybe power washing is as far as you could go before you start to look like not really a lawn care company anymore. So keep that in mind. Okay, number 3 is your 9-arounds, 5-arounds, 9-arounds, going to the neighborhoods where your best clients live and flyering their neighbors. These are people who see you, especially if you're wearing a uniform with your logo on it that's readable from across the street. If you've got a truck that's wrapped or has a big magnet cling on it or some vinyl, they're seeing you week in and week out, and then you're leaving a flyer on their door that's like, hey, your lawn could look as good as your neighbors right here across the street. That is an excellent way to maintain your route density, which your business, if you're doing maintenance, always needs to be built around route density. And then you are getting people who have already seen your work, right? So you're able to overcome kind of that trust objection because they see your work. They know that you do quality work because they're looking at it, right? Every day they're looking at it. So that is an excellent way to grow your business. Before I get into number 2 and number 1, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you think that this is the kind of business content that you need to learn how to grow your lawn care and landscaping business, and make sure that you like it as well if it's helping you out. Okay, number 2, we are going to talk about one-time referral bonuses. So this is a system where you reward current clients for sending someone new your way. And the way that I would set this up so that it is scalable for your business is not referrals anywhere and everywhere. What you want to reward are referrals within the neighborhood that they live in, right? You want to say, if you refer a neighbor to us, we will give you $50 off your service next month. You want to align their incentive with the incentives of the business, right? So what the business wants is increased profitability and new customers along an existing route. People that are like power users of Nextdoor or a neighborhood Facebook group are the kind of people that you want evangelizing your service online. You want them collecting these reward bounties that are one-offs. You don't want to offer like a permanent 20% discount, because then they refer 5 people and they're getting service free forever. Like what does that look like? So you want it to be a one-time thing where anytime they bring in a new person, so they could get their service all the way free as long as they keep bringing in new people, which is great. Like I would love that deal. Get a referral system in place and let clients know about it. An email campaign is a great way to let them know about it. A flyer you leave behind when you come to their home is a great way to let them know about it. And finally, the number 1 thing that you can do is run Facebook ads, run targeted ads that go on Facebook and Instagram, focused specifically on the neighborhoods that you want to work in or you already work in. Remember, all of our strategies, we want them built around maintaining and improving our route density. That is the key to profitability in the maintenance space. And it's really helpful for even landscape contractors that do projects, because you want to focus on the neighborhoods that you know can afford the jobs that you want to be performing. The way that this works, we have a separate video that you can watch about how to set up this targeting, but it is so powerful because you're able to target, you're able to get yourself in front of just the neighborhoods and subdivisions that you want to be working in. You're not targeting the apartment complex across the street, the guys that commute by every day, the guys and gals that commute by. You are able to just target the people who live in the houses that you want to work for. So powerful. There will be a link up here to the exact tutorial of how to do that, but that is the number 1 way to scale your business, is to start moving into digital ads, and especially digital ads that you can hyper target on where you want to be. I call that hyper local targeting. You want to get right in there and just get those neighborhoods that you want to work in. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have found it valuable. Make sure to subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and make sure to listen to our podcast this week. We'll be talking with Paul Jameson from the Green Industry Podcast about this exact topic, getting his take on the easiest ways to add clients to your lawn care business. Please tune in for that. Lightspeed Lawn Care Marketing. There will be a link down in the description. You can find it anywhere you listen to podcasts. All right, I will see you next week.